Hello, Conscious Educator here. I've just got some time before an appointment, so I thought I would make a video, talk a little bit about my colitis journey. I was diagnosed back in 2013 after some very failed diagnosis. They thought I had parasites, they thought I had cancer. I was down to like 100 pounds back then, basically a burning sensation in my body all of the time, and also at that time my relationship was also falling apart. So all in all, a not good situation. I was also a parent with a brand new baby and a toddler, so going through that was not a pretty thing. Flash forward to now, I put weight back on. While I haven't cured my disorder, I'm definitely managing it. I've put weight back on. I'm like a size 12 right now, so I should actually lose weight. My ideal size is probably around a 9 or a 10. And I just manage it with a number of key supplements, and basically the big guns you want to eliminate are sugar. Refined sugar, natural is okay in a small amount. Replacing that with honey, obviously, the non-pasteurized one, the free stuff, and you can use agave as well in a small amount. Once you start taking the sugar out of your diet, you're going to probably not be craving it as much as you were, but it's a hump to get over it until you do pretty much eliminate everything that's not natural sugar, unless you have an occasional treat. Candida is really affiliated with colitis, so a lot of people have huge candida overgrowth, which we all have some amount of yeast in the body, but it's establishing a healthy balance with that yeast and really using a good probiotic that is kept in the fridge and has a decent amount of positive bacteria to it. A naturopath is an extremely good idea through trying to find the supplement mix that works for you. The next big gun to eliminate from your diet would be probably the corn. You can have a tiny bit, but most GMO corn is GMO. The fields cross paths and they get contaminated, and corn is inflammatory for many people, especially those with autoimmune diseases. The dairy, obviously, I have a little bit of European cheese now and then, but it can flare me, so I really try and stay away from dairy. That means cottage cheese, cheddar cheese, the extra cheeses, and milk itself. Really not good for inflammation. So I've replaced my dairy with pea protein milk, almond milk, coconut milk, and soy milk on occasion. Too much soy is no good. And then the other big gun, of course, is meat with the red meat. So getting rid of your red meat and your pork. Not easily digestible, not good for inflammation. And then gluten is my huge one. If I have gluten, I am flaring pretty quick. I can have breathing problems if I have anything other than a trace of gluten, so it's a significant, huge intolerance for me. So I have gone gluten-free. The danger with a lot of the breads, though, is they contain seeds, and if you've already got ulcerations in your colon, that can cause, obviously, a resurgence of that, so you have to be careful with the bread. Maybe just stick to an oat-based cracker. So as I said, my diet is pretty rigid in what I can and can't eat. I've grown to listen to my body. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about supplements you can use. Some people put them in a shake. Some people, like I do, put them in a plain coconut-based yogurt. And yeah, with the right supplements and the right dietary component, you can really get this under control without using a lot of the big gun drugs. And you can obviously prolong your life. I'm greatly inspired by a young lady named Claire Wineland. She has cystic fibrosis. If she doesn't get her lung transplant, she's not going to make it much longer. She was given a life expectancy of 10, and then they moved it up to 20. I think she's just slightly over 20, but my own health issues seem slim in comparison with what that amazing young lady is going through. So if you have a chance, Google her, Claire Wineland. So next video, I will be talking about supplements. So if everybody's struggling with autoimmune disease, I hope this was helpful. If you have questions or comments, please message me. Have a good one.